to this point, we have focused on the pelvis and the lower part of our body to help stabilize the sacroiliac joint. Believe it or not, our shoulders and our upper back muscles can play a big part into what's going on with our sacroiliac joint. So now we're going to start doing some movements that will help to stabilize the spine, and we'll start adding in our shoulder girdle muscles to help connect the two. All right? So let's get our roller out of the way. And now you're going to go down onto your elbow. If this seems to be too much, just stop and continue with only those other exercises. But when you're ready, you can start to add these in, all right? So you're going to bend your knees and bring them almost in line with your body. Your underneath waist needs to be lifted, and this hip needs to be on top of the other hip. If it's not, you may destabilize your sacroiliac joint doing this movement. Reach the head out and away, and just bring this arm down. Take a big inhale. Exhale, squeeze the hips, and lift forward. Your knees can go apart a little bit, or you can straighten it out if you need to, if it's too much in your hips. And then we're going to lower down. 3, 2, 1. That was 1. Let's go again. Exhale, lift the hips up and forward. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. That was 2. 3, 2, 1. That was 3. Keep pulling out of this bottom rib. 3, 2, 1. That was 4. Now, if your elbow seems like it's way out over here, start to pull it back in. And what you need to do is, as you lower, bring your tush back towards your shoulder. We're going to do one more. Exhale, lift. Now make sure you pull your weight towards your arm. Alrighty. We're just doing 5. Again, remember, you can slowly build up to 10. Let's move on over safely to the other side in a pretty neutral spine. Bend the knees. You want them almost in line with you if you can. Arm is down. The underneath waist is lifted, and that head is out and away. Inhale. Here we go. Exhale, lift it up and forward. Lower down. Hips to the elbow. 3, 2, 1. Again, exhale. Up and forward. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. 2 more, please. 3, 2, 1. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to come up. Now we're going to do what I call shift to plank. So we're getting ready to start taking weight in our hands, but practicing keeping neutral spine the whole time. We're just going to do 5 sets. You're going to go onto your knees. Now, you really need to reach back and have your butt sticking out. If you're rounded while you do this, you can destabilize the sacroiliac joint. So stick your tush out, reach your arms out in front a little bit. Inhale, and you're going to exhale, shoot forward to one long line. Keep your upper middle back to the sky, and then shift back. 3, 2, 1. Keep neutral. Don't let that pelvis tuck under. Here we go. Exhale, shift it forward, and then back. 3, 2, 1. Our belly button should still be up and into our spine. Again. 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Last set. 3, 2, and 1. All right. You're going to bring your legs all the way together. Tuck your toes under and bring your hands up underneath your shoulders a little bit. You're going to just hover your knees off the ground an inch or 2, and you're not going to round your back while you do this. You're going to hold that neutral. Keep the curve in the lower back and pull the belly up and in. You are not going to pinch your shoulder blades together and let your chin jet forward. You got to keep the upper middle back wide and the head out and away. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Neutral spine, neutral shoulders, and lower down. Let's go again. And lower down. And again. And lower down. 2 more. And lower down. And 1 more. And lower down. Fantastic. Alrighty. We're going to shift over onto our back and try and be neutral on our back as much as possible. So nice curve in our lower back. Now we're just going to move our leg in our hip socket. You're going to reach that leg up to the sky. It can be straight or you can let it be a little bent because your hamstrings may be really tight. What we don't want to have happen is you go into lumbar flexion. You want to keep that nice curve in your lower back. And all you're going to do is move your femur bone in the hip socket. So you're going to, I'll show it with a straight leg. You're going to turn out and turn in. All right? So keep the nice neutral spine and turn the leg out and turn it in. You can point your toe if you want. Turn it out and turn it in. 2 more. Turn it out. Don't let the hip bones move. Turn it in. Turn it out and turn it in. Now turn it out, flex the foot, and carefully bring the heel to the other knee. If you could keep neutral, you can rotate this leg out a little bit, but do not do this and flatten your lower back. Keep the natural curve. And now bring this leg down. Here we go. Pick up the other leg. Abs are in, lower back has its curve, hips are still. Again, you can do this with a little bend if you need to. Turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in. Hips are still. Turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in. Now you're going to turn out, bend that knee, flex the foot, bring the heel to the knee, keep the natural curve in the lower back, and you can allow that knee to turn out a little bit. Good. And bring that leg down. And carefully turn yourself to the side and push yourself up. And you've made it. Very nice. Okay, so collagen disorders are what create loosey-goosiness or instability in our ligaments and our tendons and our muscles, and it is in epidemic proportions happening right now. So chances are if you have a destabilized sacroiliac joint, you have some sort of collagen disorder going on, and you need to be very cautious with your body. You need to not overstretch it, and you need to work on stabilizing your deep stabilizers. So some of the biggest fails that I see in people dealing with the sacroiliac joint is they overstretch. So they're trying to stretch their piriformis, stretch out their lower back. And what needs to happen are small, micro strengthening moves to help stabilize the area. Another fail that I see is too much too fast. Light weights, low repetition. It should almost feel like you're not doing anything. And the other fail that I see is doing movements that are supposed to stabilize the joint, but actually moving all over the place while they're doing them. So having an exercise where the pelvis should be stable while moving a leg, and the pelvis is moving all over the place, and the leg is moving all over the place, and then they're supposed to be stabilizing the area, but they're actually making the situation even worse. And you can do the same exercise, but stabilize everything properly and put that sacroiliac joint into place, or you can do that same exercise and have everything moving all over and throw it out even worse than it already was. So that is what I have for you on stabilizing the sacroiliac joint. Remember, the inflammation can be coming from diet and lifestyle issues as well. Join me at my website at www.upsidedownpilates.com or for neuromuscular reeducation and Pilates information, or at www.upsidedownnourishment.com for diet and lifestyle information. I am taking clients in both categories, either on Zoom or in the studio in person. So if that interests you, go to the website and contact me and we can get you going with that. Thank you again for joining me, and I can't wait to see you next time. Aloha.
Upside-Down Pilates Unlimited. Get Upside-Down Pilates uninterrupted with no commercials or ads. For a limited time, we are offering a special early bird discount at less than 17 cents a day. And you can lock in your rate forever. We'll keep adding new lessons. At Upside-Down Pilates Unlimited, you can watch all the full 1-hour episodes of Upside-Down Pilates on all your devices. Roku, Apple TV, Android, select smart TVs, iOS, Amazon Fire Stick, the web, and more. Anywhere the Vimeo app is supported. The next best thing to taking lessons with me. Plus, this is a great way to help support the channel and help keep us making great content. Upside-Down Pilates Unlimited, everywhere, anytime, commercial-free, affordable. Visit www.upsidedownpilates.com to sign up now.